All right, let's get right into it. We're always talking about self-care and mindfulness, but what if one of the best tools for our mental health has been here all along? I'm talking about travel. Today, we're going to explore why getting away isn't just a luxury, but pretty much an essential practice for finding some balance in this crazy, fast-paced world of ours.
Does this sound familiar? The constant pings from your phone, the to-do list that never ever ends, that feeling that you're just always on? Trust me, you are not alone. This kind of digital burnout and nonstop pressure, it's become the signature of modern life, and it is taking a serious toll on all of us.
So, when we use this term mental well-being, what are we even talking about? Well, it's not just about the absence of illness, It's about finding a positive state of balance. It's having the strength to handle stress, the ability to actually enjoy your life, and feeling like you have a purpose. And for a lot of us, that feeling of balance seems to be slipping through our fingers. And that brings us right to the heart of the matter, our modern well-being problem. We live in this age where we're more connected than ever, but it comes at a huge cost, this relentless pressure of being available and in demand 24/7. And here they are, the usual suspects in this modern trap. Our screen time is just out of control. The line between work life and home life, it's basically gone. And we get stuck in this hamster wheel of burnout and recovery over and over again. And every single notification that pops up is like throwing a little bit of gasoline on the anxiety fire. But what if the answer isn't about trying to manage all that chaos, but about just stepping away from it? That leads us to our next section, where we're going to look at travel as something way more than a simple escape. We're talking about a powerful, kinda unexpected solution. And this right here just says it all, doesn't it? On one side, you have our daily life, stress, routine, demands. But the second we travel, our brain just flips a switch. It enters this whole other mode, one of relaxation, novelty, and actual genuine rest. It's a complete mental 180. You see, the real magic is in the physical act of leaving. Our brains are conditioned to associate our home and our office with a long list of things we have to do. By just changing your scenery, you're giving your mind the subconscious permission it needs to let all that go. And this is the most important part, to finally break that stress cycle. And hey, this isn't just some fluffy, feel-good idea. Nope, there is actual science behind why this works. So now we're gonna dig into how a journey can literally rewire your brain for happiness and calm. And what's so incredible is that the happiness boost starts way before you even pack a bag. Just thinking about a trip, the anticipation, it triggers a release of dopamine. That's our feel-good chemical. Then, when you're actually on the trip, all the new sights and sounds light up your brain's reward systems. And maybe the best part, the memories you make create this lasting joy that you can tap into long after you're back home. Now, a huge piece of this puzzle is our connection to nature. There's this concept called biophilia, which is basically the idea that we are biologically hardwired to love the natural world. It's the reason why standing by the ocean or walking in a forest can almost instantly bring your anxiety levels way down. It's just built into our DNA. I absolutely love this, especially when it comes to the ocean. That rhythmic, predictable sound of waves literally changes your brain activity. It boosts your alpha brain waves, the very same ones that are active when you're meditating. It's like nature's own therapy session. But the benefits go so much deeper than just chilling out or seeing a nice view. Travel is about discovering more than just a new place on a map. It's about discovering new parts of yourself, too. This is where the real transformation can happen. I mean, when you really immerse yourself in another culture, it builds empathy. Getting some physical distance from your everyday life, it just creates the space you need for some real self-discovery. Even just walking around a new city boosts your endorphins. And so importantly, it's the perfect excuse for a digital detox, which forces us to be truly present. Okay, so we've covered the why. Now let's get into the how. How can we actually build our own blueprint for peace? It's time to put all this theory into practice. So while any kind of travel is great, the sources we looked at make a really compelling argument that if you want the ultimate mental reset, seaside towns are in a league of their own. So what's so special about them? Well, it all boils down to what we can call the seaside advantage. First, that visual vastness of the ocean. It helps reduce any feelings of being confined or trapped. We've already talked about the calming sounds. And get this part is fascinating. The air by the sea is literally rich in negative ions, which scientific studies have linked to a better mood. And if you want a perfect real-world example,
Look no further than Margate, right here in the UK. It's this historic seaside town that has done an amazing job reinventing itself as a modern sanctuary for mental well-being, mixing its natural charm with a cool art scene to create this truly restorative vibe.
And of course, where you stay is a huge part of the experience. The right environment really supports the whole point of your trip. For example, a traveler looking for a place that aligns with their values might seek out specific features, like the kosher hospitality you'd find somewhere like Unico Hotels. The point is, true comfort and a warm, respectful atmosphere, that's what lets you fully sink into that restorative experience. When you boil it all down, this is really the key takeaway. This quote just perfectly wraps up everything we've talked about. Mental well-being isn't just about rest, it's this mix of balance, joy, and perspective. And honestly, there's probably no other single thing you can do that delivers all three of those quite like travel does.
So, as we wrap up, I'll leave you with this question to think on. Knowing what you know now about this incredible link between travel and well-being, where are you going to go to find your peace? Where will your next journey take you?